Oh.
I wonder if... Actually, I don't even know how Rob would do versus Ness, because ETJAM did list Rob as his secondary on Cruz, so he definitely has it, and he definitely has faith in it. But I feel like this is one of those matches with Pikachu where it's doable enough, where it's like, yeah, it's bad, but...
Yeah. I'd say for sure this is starting off really well for ETJAM, especially with the 50% right off the bat. So we're just going right back into a neutral scenario, and ETJAM is just keeping this pressure going.
And I just earlier, I really liked that soft air in order to get more damage, as well as like it made the combo easier to hit. Wow, and there's the punish on the high recovery. Good stuff coming out from ETJAM, and now he can kind of just play around these platforms, hide under them, do whatever he can, try to trade up air like he did there, because any trade he's trading up because of percent deficit.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a really good situation for ETJAM, as we're just going right back into it, and the pressure for ETJAM.
Oh, traversal!
We're going right back and forth, but ETJAM able to make it back and also get a Thunder for extra damage. Wow, that down air is really good at stopping Ness.
He almost had that, because he's actually been conditioning that. As you can see, he's doing like a lot of attacks at ledge. So he was trying to bait Dobi into doing like a panic roll or a panic jump, or like a panic button off ledge.
These recoveries have been really good for ETJAM, playing around the yo-yo really well. Now it's going to be ETJAM coming back from disadvantage and keeping the neutral and center stage. So this is going to be a really good situation. Down throw fair, setting up for another situation for hopeful edge guard. No tech, so they have to come back.
Oh, he wants to snipe him. All right, yeah, a little too late into that, so you don't really like get the full like half distance of the up B. So he's able to just use his huge magnet hands to get there. Nice, confirmed.
Yep, they're able to finally get a stock, but a one stock deficit is not going to go very well in your favor, especially when you're going to get looped like this.
Yeah.
Oh, another misinput on the side B, I believe. Trying to get these probably wave bounce neutral Bs and stuff like that.
Yeah, something understated is that Doobie's actually been like every grab he's gotten near, he's gotten grabbed near a platform, so that's really mitigating a lot of what ETJAM can do.
Yeah, but right now, ETJAM finally getting some hits on him. ThatBoiDobi definitely has a lot to do, but that spike
good reversal
will be able to even things out for the stock advantage-wise.
Yeah, Doobie was finally catching on the ETJAM, just like so overzealous with these like. Just some of these times you can just jump off, jump back on, and then make him try to get them burn an option, like very non-committedly. And I haven't seen that once.
And down air gonna be missing, so it's gonna be ETJAM possibly restarting neutral, but no, right back into a pressure scenario as well as great ledge trump into the back air, and it will. Yeah.
I definitely like that was only a possibility that was gonna take it, but I've seen so many times where like. Unless the backer's like in the blast zone, they're playing a floaty, like they'll just somehow live. They'll only just get gimped by it, but
yeah.
No, that was huge.
Yeah, and these, like just the overall pressure and the early stocks as well was really what helped ETJAM in the long run.
Right, yeah.
Especially because it became very even towards the end as ETJAM, I feel like, became way more aggressive and put themselves in bad situations, especially with the side Bs. With the misinputs, but overall it was still a very good first display for ETJAM, and let's see what they are able to bring from the second game.
The biggest thing, no platform. I was about to say, like, what I didn't see on that is PS2 is you have such good DJC side Bs coming from Ness that you can kind of counter zone, but I guess just kind of like forcing Pikachu to really pick his landing spots rather than being able to like go to the safety of a platform is something that Doobie really thought was important to him.
Yeah, I feel that, but at the same time, I feel like the PS2 was definitely a better option, unless it was banned. At the same time, I feel like ETJAM is definitely feeling a lot more pressure at this point, especially with ThatBoiDobi taking a first stock with only 60%, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for ETJAM to be able to take this without getting a little bit more trades in. So this is definitely a good position for ThatBoiDobi, and missing the up smash. So this is not going to be the good kill that ETJAM was hoping for.
Yeah, bro thought he was Almar for all those smash attacks. That's a big thing. I'm actually now starting to see ETJAM being a little bit more cautious when he's trying to get down there, but air dodge is way too low, and it wasn't even an air dodge that like he fully needed, because there's a good shot that either that would straight up whiff or the fair wouldn't fully connect.
Oh, wow.
It was just the way that their drifts were working, and he wasn't fully like spaced towards the end.
And and this is good loops, and started off with a really, really clean way of getting around the yo-yo, and that was just a great string as well as a great punish on the jump, I believe. So this is now ETJAM's game once more. So this is going to be really difficult for ThatBoiDobi to come back as the, overall just camping will go in Pikachu's favor. But this is also just kind of a run over as ETJAM is just bringing this pressure.
Yeah, there's that grab coming out. Like, it full on reversal from that beginning. Like, he had such a dominant lead, and now he's forced to play like on his back foot. It's just the biggest thing is I don't really see him using too much, like the maximum of his range. Like that's why, like, it's so. This matchup has historically been annoying for Pikachu as long as these characters have both been good. Is that you just have such huge, like fast and huge disjoints. Like even though you're both brawlers, that you generally get out traded or like slightly like outspaced. It's very hard for Pikachu to really get like to do the overshoots that he so desperately relies on. Nice.
Yeah, really good up smash, and that will be ETJAM taking it 2-0 pretty dominantly as well, I'd say. Just overall getting really, really good clutch plays and really, really early stocks, as well as just keeping pressure going continuously. So they were able to really bring things into their advantage. And this is a good example of just like the early stock, getting that down air, getting it again for the spike. It was just really perfect play from ETJAM.
I mean, I think that was just a war of like game plans. Like ETJAM really came in with like knowing his win con, whereas I feel like the way Doobie was playing, it almost kind of seemed like he was relying on poor spaces from ETJAM and just like kind of like things more falling into place. I didn't really see any like huge attempts to get ETJAM to play the way he wants ETJAM to play.
Yeah, that is true. I feel like definitely the game projectiles wasn't played enough, while ETJAM definitely was bringing the pressure when it came to like the overall stocks. I feel like Dobi could have just like tried to slow things down a little bit more instead of shielding as much, maybe playing around the projectiles a little bit more. Yeah,
and there's also like the last thing I want to touch upon is like Magnet being like a pseudo float with a hurt box. It's like that's a huge mix-up. Like, if you're about to land on Pikachu and Pikachu's like, all right, I grab this, and then you just stop, Pikachu, like, it makes your opponent, like, any opponent, just think for a second, like, what is he going to do? Is he going to press a button? Is he going to wait? Is he going to try to hit me, like, do a double Magnet combo? Is he going to fair? And that's a big thing, like, that's really huge in this game, the fact that Magnet has a hitbox, because it makes it so much less, less committal to use it as a movement option. We see, like, Syrup, like, use like, he'll like, jump at you, and then be reverse float, and then max space back air, and still get the sweet spot. Other things is he'll like do if he wants to be more aggressive. He'll either nair on your shield if he keeps holding you, like if he sees you holding shield, or he'll sometimes even tomahawk. Like there's a lot of mix that we have there, and that's another way how as the Ness player you get this to happen. But we're going into Mr. Flop, repping NJIT today, and Stinky. Flop is quite the up and comer Dark Samus player, but we're trying to get him to play a little bit more Samus in certain matchups because like big thing about the big difference is, like, Dark Samus has a lower arm cannon, so certain things are, like, you can up smash certain moves that other Samus can't, as well as you can hit certain ledge hangs.
Yeah.
But just your double jump turning you into Go-Go Gadget, no more hitbox.
Yeah.
Is huge. It makes playing juggle mix so much harder.
Yeah, for sure. I'd say I've played against Floppy Fail before. They definitely have their confirms down and definitely know what they're doing when it comes to just overall Samus play. So hopefully we'll be able to get to see quite a bit of that going into this. Stinky 3, do you have any idea what they play?
I think we did fight their team. I was either practicing then or because I'd only gone up versus their Apollo, their Lucina player, and then Crintsmabe, the Mario Joker. I'm very surprised he went Mario into me. I was so expecting Joker, but that's a big thing. Rocking those Audio Technicas, those are just nice headphones.
They really are. I enjoy wearing them. They're really nice on the ears.
Yeah. Well, my favorite, like I would have it with me is I have the Philips like neodymium like driver, like the open air. They're normally $110. I got them for like $75.
Oh, wow.
They're on a pretty good sale. I gotta find the exact brand because like I'll give them like I give it like Andromeda, and he was like, wow, these are